The next gen Tata Tiago. Dual tone interior, dual smartphone deck but wireless charger. Zip fast 100% watt shakmat batterian, blind view monitor, bakiway. Take kum ki kaliram, hagador ke bejam, tak saw point rewlak. Just wow.
Haka kinta ke lijing ke li haka singi balai ke dorbar sunrai jong yeng dorbar thawan ke jela Meghalaya. Haka arpun rio trek unailar aja arpun rio. Upa Preston tin song simput menteri rangba ke jela bakmi ekatanat PWD roads. Abajubab ek jingkeli na ujim M Sangma MLA ke Rongjeng ulo ong ba ke jingya chakmat ke jingbentre ke surok Rongjeng mangsang adogre kalapoi shaka khandai pinyo percent. Kani ke surok ke dealing ba ke non-lapsable central pool of resources hagaba menshwa ke surok lamang pisa na kabenta ke linter ba laipu pra kilometer hinre hadien la penhap no shaka arpo ar kilometer. Shushu ba Preston uloong ba menshwa lamang tingka ya kani ke surok naka Ministry of Donor hado arspa shiphoklur hinre house nem araja khatpra ke ministry ke lapen hap shaka shispa laipu praklur nalor ujim ublaong ba ke surok kala shimpor hado khandai snem ban pendam u Dr. Mukul Sangma MLA na songsak ba nongyalam galyang persha ulabu jingkeli halor kani ke surok Baladon ro kabenta kabade ha ka planning department ya kabala jubab the menteri rangba ka jela u Conrad K Sangma.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to third question 54 is, sir, up-to-date physical progress of work is 97%. B, sir, the stipulated time for completion of the project is 24 months after issuing the final work order.
Your supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. May I know the minister in charge of PWD, the name of the contractor, and how many kilometers of this RMA covers?
Mr. Speaker, sir, there are two contractors who executed this project. One is MS Star Infratech and number two, MSCCL International Limited. And the contractor number one, he completed 48 kilometers of work, and whereas the contractor number two, CCL, he is supposed to complete it within 22 kilometers.
Speaker, sir, may I know the total amount has already been sanctioned for this road, RMA road?
Sir, initially, the sanction accorded by the Ministry of Donor was 210 crores. However, in the year 2018, the ministry has ultimately revised the AA order issued earlier, and ultimately it has come down to 138.08 crores.
Speaker, sir, may I also know whether any additional fund has been going to be sanctioned to complete this road, RMA road?
Sir, after detailed examination again, the government feels that those portions which is yet to be completed, because as I said to you initially, it was sanctioned for 38 kilometers. However, due to the reduction of the sanction, ultimately comes down to only 22 kilometers. So the balance work this current year, we have proposed it from the World Bank, which includes the construction of bridge in Idlek River. Sir.
My question is that, sir, whether any additional fund is going to be sanctioned for this project to complete this project, complete this road, sir, RMA road.
Sir, I think I have already replied. Now, the original sanction is only 138.08 crores. So, taking into consideration the total length of the road is 38 kilometers, but now we will be able to complete it fully within 22 kilometers. So, the balance work will be included in the World Bank project. And also, as far as this original sanction is concerned, no additional revision of estimate is also allowed.
Speaker, sir, I'd like to thank Minister in Charge, PWD, for his reply. Why I brought this straight question, sir? Because this RMA road, that is 0 to 44 kilometers, is very important road, connecting to East Garo Hills to North Garo Hills. And it is also one of the lifeline for the people of Garo Hills, especially for the people of my constituency, Rongjeng, and the Mangsang, especially for the farmers, sir. Because this road is connecting to Rongjeng, Adokre, and Assam also. So it would have been very much beneficial, sir, if we could expedite the works of this construction, because it will be, especially it will be benefited for the farmers for transporting and supplying of their products also. So I'd like to request, through you, sir, Minister in Charge of PWD, to expedite the work of this project, because it has been already nine years since this project has been sanctioned. During the time of Honorable LO's government, that is sometimes in 2017. So I'd like to request, through you, sir, the Minister in Charge, to expedite this work of construction. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. As I've already replied, the remaining portion which is yet to be covered under this project, we are going now to include it in the World Bank project, sir.
Okay, we move on. Yes.
May I know from the Deputy CM in charge of the department, the total source from, because as we sanctioned this program, I remember that this was a program which was formatted under a concept of convergence, pulling in resources and aggregating from both NLCPR and NEC. So over a period of time, whether this particular project, as we implemented, there was some reduction in the scope of work, and thereby reduction in the cost actually that was incurred for the completion of the project.
Sir, yes, in fact, I've already replied that reduction of the original sanction was changed, done by the Ministry of Donor. Because, sir, in fact, originally, the sanction was accorded by the Donor Ministry 210 crores. In the year 2017, 210 crores. But again, in the next meeting when they had, because these 210 crores has to be funded. One is by the Ministry of Donor, and number two is by the NEC. However, the component of the NEC that time, which is supposed to also add to this total sanction amount, then the ministry themselves, they had a meeting and then they asked the NEC to withdraw it. So ultimately, the total sanction came down from 210 crores to 138.08 crores. This is the status as of today. And then out of 138.08 crores, work is on, and within this year itself, this work, which is revised in terms of the nature of work, in terms of the items of work, will be completed within this 2026.
Mr. Speaker, sir, as I understand, because I was also following the overall progress of this program, keeping in mind the very importance of this crucial, critical road. And as the questioner himself has referred to, this is an interstate road. And there are a number of important tourist spots there. In fact, there are places which, even without any promotional effort of the government, hundreds of tourists are coming there from across the border. It's a fact. And that's why the importance of this road, and this road is not supposed to be only for the people of Mangsang and Rongjeng. This is a road which is an alternative for us. We have gone through that bitter experiences when roads are choked and blocked from the lower Assam side, from Paikan, Dutnai. There are moments when we have been confronted. Remember those unfortunate incidents of ethnic strife between communities there in the Assam-Meghalaya border. So these are alternative roads. Therefore, the fact that the cost was reduced by the ministry is because the scope of the work was reduced. So what was the reason that the scope of work in terms of the right of way was reduced? What was the reason?
Sir, from our side, there is no question of reduction of the scope of work. Not at all. That's what I've already explained. So let me just stand corrected. The amount ultimately from 210 crores, the Ministry of Donor has reduced it to 123.28 crores. Not 138.08, but let me stand it corrected, sir, 123.28. Then, when we receive this final AA from the ministry, initially the DPR was prepared on the basis of 210 crores project. But ultimately, when the AA again, final AA in the year 2018, issued by the ministry, it came down to 123.28 accordingly. Then the department has to revisit and revise the DPR, all the details of their scope of work. So it is not that the government revised it by itself, but according to the AA, according to the sanction, accordingly we revise the scope of work, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, government is government, whether government of India or state government. And the money we are talking about is money which is the entitlement of the state. As we decide and post our proposals as per our requirement, it is the prerogative of the state government. As far as the allocation is indicated by the concerned ministry, we cannot be dictated by government of India all the time. That's why we talked about, since we needed better investment, keeping in mind the right of way which we thought should be proper. So what was the actual breadth, the width of the pavement area in as far as the right of way of the road is concerned in the original DPR? And what was the subsequent DPR after the reduction of the cost?
Sir, the ROW is intermediate lane. It is intermediate lane, and the total the total project cost is, as I already replied, 123.20.
No. See, Mr. Speaker, sir, this may not be taken as my supplementary, but he is getting my question wrong. I am saying the original DPR vis-a-vis the subsequent revised breadth, the width.
Sir, the original DPR, as I said to you, we prepared according to the sanction, 210 crores.
So what is the
That
width?
is the one. And now, since the final AA was ultimately given the Ministry of Donor to 123.28, therefore, we again revised the DPR. We revised the DPR according to the AA, sir.
Reply is somehow not coming, Mr. Speaker, sir. I was asking the difference of the width of the pavement in terms of the width at the initial original DPR that was approved, and based on the AA, the work was taken up, and the subsequent post-reduction of the total projected cost. So this is not coming.
Yes. No, okay, sir. Now I got the question. Sir, in fact, the reduction of the DPR is in terms of length, not in terms of width. All the items are intact except we reduce, instead of 38 kilometers, it came down to 22 kilometers.
Mr. Speaker, sir, now in view of this stand of the department pertaining to taking up projects of this nature, I would like to submit through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, so that I will get a categorical assurance from the department through the Deputy Chief Minister, rather from the government through the Deputy Chief Minister, that certain roads which are considered as an alternative, because we are promoting tourism, we are branding the state. Now, number of important tourist spots, how will we create the circuit? The tourists cannot just come and have a, that end. We also have, in 2017-18, look at our projection of the tourist circuit through West Khas Hills, through Mophanlur, through the whole West Khas Hills till East Garo Hills. So these are designed according to what is crucial for the overall inclusive progress and prosperity of the state. Now, therefore, my submission, Mr. Speaker, is that in view of this importance, can we expect that all the interstate roads which are connecting radially, that Shillong, Nongstoin, Tura Road, and other interstate roads, which are very crucial. One is that from Mairang to Assam via Patharkhama. This is one important road. Then one is that through our from Ryangdo connecting to that Assam portion. And another one is this. Another one is again from Rongram to connecting Assam part at Lakhipur through Jangrapara and all. These are all projects which were posted with Government of India, including other parts in eastern part, Jaintia Hills and Ribhoy, number of them. So these are important aspects of our priority that we have to look at. So therefore, can I get a categorical assurance that the department will have a due diligence into these aspects which are available as a part of the record in the department, in as far as this proposal which were prepared and submitted to Government of India is concerned, including other roads connecting the international border to promote trade and commerce from the Look East policy perspective. So can I get just some categorical assurance that the department will look at these important roads, critical roads, and prioritize them?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I just would like to additionally add to this, because this is something that is coming under planning department, which is under Chief Minister, and that's regarding this particular project. I'm just giving you rough numbers, sir, just to give the point across. So numbers may be few crores, 1, 2, 3, 4 crores here and there. But the project that was proposed was 120 crores that was given through NLCPR, donor department, under the funding of the NLCPR. And 80 crores again was given as a funding through NEC component, which is again under donor ministry. The reason donor ministry then said that they cannot sanction both is because their argument was that we cannot sanction two projects or two amounts under separate funding for the same project. We argued with them saying that it's different length, this many kilometers is coming under 120 and this many is coming under 80 crores. But donor ministry stuck to their arguments, saying under donor ministry, for the same project, you're asking 120 crores from NLCPR and you're asking 80 crores from NEC. That we cannot do. And that is the reason why we had to take back the NEC component, the 80 crore part, and only the 120 crores was sanctioned through the NLCPR head. But we didn't lose the 80 crores. We had to submit other projects, but not the same Mangsang Adokri project could not be taken up. So that is the background because of which planning had to coordinate with donor. The proposals were sent, intention may have been correct, but administratively, the donor ministry did not agree, as I said, on funding two projects, same project under two heads.
Mr. Speaker, sir, it's a little questionable, from the perspective of the fact that the same secretary, because any project posted to NEC above 5 crore has to go to Government of India, has to be approved by them. Post-approval only and post-AA only, these particular projects were started. That means they have done the U-turn in their decision. That was wrong, and I think we should put on record our protest against this kind of U-turn in respect of any decision once a decision is taken.
Yes, sir. We did protest, but at the end of the day, Government of India, donor ministry did not agree. And that is why the project for the 80 crores of that NEC component, whenever the secretaries most probably change, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember right now, sir, but the secretary changed, and when the new secretary for donor came, in their own, I guess, wisdom, in whatever way, they said, this is the same project, you're asking for the same project under two heads, we cannot give you. You choose one. And that's why from that two components of 120 and 80, we chose the 120. For the 80, we submitted other projects. We did not lose any money, but that's how things went, sir. But that's what happened. Then that's the fact of the stories.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki batay kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kishab plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kta ka dur jingki marbam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki balehi banai kita kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan ka kot ka kia ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marbam madon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya